is kind of line this up, fold this in half. This was the tricky part. So I kind of have a loop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot glue, and you might want to use some little finger savers, whatever. I don't know what they're called. Whatever those are called. I'm just going to hot glue that right there. Make sure that all gets down. And then I'm going to fold it up, and I'm going to leave me a little bit of some space because I want this to be a little long, and that's okay, because then I'm going to just trim it off. So I'm just going to go all the way around, doing it the same way, and then folding this down, kind of pressing that on there. And then I'm going to fold it. I don't know that that's going to have enough. Maybe it will have enough to fold back down. So I'm going to just kind of smush that a little bit. I think I want it to be a little bit fuller than this, so I'm just going to do it again. Get all of that on there. And we're going to fold that down and then just kind of squeeze all of that around there. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to take, see if I have a sturdier piece. I'm going to just double this over. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to wrap this around. Wrap it around, and then I'm just going to tie this into a knot. I can get that on there. Then trim this end off, and this will be at the back of our broom. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and give it a good trim, and then I just fluffed it out. So now we have our broom. I'm just using black felt. I bought this at Hobby Lobby. I have about a 3.5 inch circle. Then I have kind of a curvy, I guess really and truly, this is a quarter of another circle. This is probably, so this is probably about a 6.25 inch circle. So this is 3.25 inches here. And I did not make this perfect. I kind of made this jaggedy when I cut it out. So what you're going to do is you're just going to roll this around, and the hard part is making sure that you get that point up there, because you don't, I don't want that to show. So I'm going to trim this up just a little bit. So I'm going to put this in the middle of my round piece. I'm going to draw around it. You could use a piece of chalk. So now I have where my inside of my hat is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to cut, and I just made a little slit, and then I'm going to make little notches all the way around and all the way to that mark, all the way to that line. On there. Okay, so I'm just going to hot glue this all the way around my little pieces here. Okay, I am going to set my hat down as best that I can. I am going to flip it over, and then I'm going to push all my little triangles down. So now we have our little witch hat. There we go. Then all I did is I just started hot gluing just like that. I glued it all the way. I'll just leave her like this. I glued about 3 strips here, and then I did little strips for the back, just like that. That was all that I did for this hair. Using a pipe cleaner, you're just going to twist it around, a pencil, slide it off, and then we're going to hot glue that, and then just pull our little pieces down. So I'm just going to do a little bead of hot glue right here. And then I'm just going to glue this pipe cleaner down. And because it's the pipe cleaners, it's a little easier to manipulate there. Alternate. Get it in the middle. Just give her some hair here. If you want to give her bangs, you can. It's really not necessary because her hat kind of covers her up. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's looking cute. She looks a little crazed, but that's okay. On top of this, and then add the rest to the back. Put that on top. And I know she looks crazy. I'll fix her. I'm just going to fold these in half, just like this, so that I'm just going to glue it on just like that. Glue that right there, and then we'll fix it so she looks a little more put together. Pushing it together to kind of give me a little bit of something for the hot glue to hold on to. And then, I'm sorry I can't do this backwards. And then I'm just gluing that on there. And I'm going to let this dry, and then I will fluff her all up. So just like this, and I'm pinching it, like I said, so that I have a little bit of something for my hot glue to stick to. Okay, one last one. Whoops! Witch down, witch down. Oh, pull that one up. So we'll get both of those right there. Okay, so this is what we have.